Alright, hello everyone, Simon here. We're gonna play Borderlands 2. Yes, Borderlands 2, one of my favorite games of all time, I think. Yeah, one of my favorite games of all time. I think it's a bit underrated, this game. We're not gonna play my max level Siren though, we're gonna go to a new game.
So, you want to hear another story, huh? One where the very fate of Pandora hangs in the balance? If not, too bad, I'm telling you anyway. First, there was the Vault, an alien prison opened with a mystical key. To the warriors who opened it, the Vault was just a container of tentacles and disappointment. They vanished into the wastelands, certain that the Vault held no treasure at all. They were wrong. The Vault's opening triggered the growth of iridium, a priceless alien element. Soon, the rare and valuable mineral emerged all across Pandora. Its appearance attracted many, including the Hyperion Corporation. They came to Pandora to mine iridium and bring order to the savage planet. Through their excavations, Hyperion uncovered evidence of an even greater vault. Their leader vowed to find it, to use its power to civilize the Borderlands, once and for all. But Hyperion weren't the only ones searching for the next vault's alien power. The call of danger and loot is not so easily resisted. Certain warriors came to Pandora in droves to uncover its hidden secrets. Some would call them adventurers. Others call them fools. But I call them Vault Hunters. Our story begins with them, and with a man named Handsome Jack.
Let's go ahead and watch all the cutscenes. So one of the things I like the most about this series is the world building. And by this series I mean Borderlands 1 and 2. I think the world building in the pre-sequel is less thorough. So those are your 4 classes. Although the DLC did add 2 more classes.
It's cute that y'all think you're the heroes of this little adventure, but you're not. Welcome to Pandora, kiddos.
So there are 6 playable classes. And I've really only played the Siren to the end game. So for this playthrough, I believe I'm gonna play Zero, the Assassin. Combat style long-range sniping or slitting throats. Right. Let's go ahead and confirm character. There's gonna be a lot of talking. The game talks a lot to you. So
Great. Another dead Vault Hunter. Handsome Jack's been busy. Wait a minute. You're not dead. Yes! Now I can get off this glacier. Claptrap, your metaphorical ship has finally come in. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a CL4P TP steward bot, but my friends call me Claptrap. Or they would if any of them were still alive, or had existed in the first place. Oh, I've got something for you. Here, take this echo communicator that I totally didn't loot from one of these corpses. It comes with a Class 12 heads-up display, complete with a mini-map. Now, come, friend. Let's get you inside. Man, this is great! Now that I've met a mighty Vault Hunter, I can finally join the...
This is DLC stuff. Let me just
This is a sanctuary. Take vengeance against Jack for killing my product line and repair my central processor so I stop thinking out loud. I wonder what it's like to have a belly button. Come on, minion!
I'll explain everything soon, but know this. You're alive for a reason, and I am here to help you.
So you can see that the UI has my health down there, and then my ammo over there, and then a minimap over there. That's why my face is over here, because this is the only corner of the screen that doesn't have UI in it. Let's go follow Claptrap. Oh man, look at that. So the train got blown the hell up, and we are in a glacier. Let me just follow Claptrap. This is like the tutorial, right? I'll let the game explain itself for a little while. Before I talk about world building later on, you can kind of see like a half-buried wind turbine there. You can see a lot of junk down here. And also that, like there's the moon and then there's a giant space station at the moon too.
Well done! Your ability to walk short distances without dying will be Handsome Jack's downfall.
I mean, this is like basically letting you figure out how to walk. I mean, obviously every game has has controls for movement. Oh, look, the first loot box. Look at that. Hey, let's grab some ammo.
And open! Just a little added security. Gotta keep those bullymongs at bay, or they'll rip your eyes out.
Claptrap opens doors. I mean, there's a lot of subtle things they teach you, or they kind of tell you from the very start of the game. I don't want to spoil too much, but I mean, just all the little details really are indicative of careful game design, which I respect.
Sorry about the mess. Everything Jack kills, he dumps here. Bandits, Vault Hunters, Claptrap units. If I sound pleased about this, it's only because my programmers made this my default tone of voice. I'm actually quite depressed. Now, the creatures around here are dangerous. None more than this bullymong named Knuckle Dragger. Killed everyone I know. Anywho, I keep a pistol in the cabinet over there for emergencies. But in here, we should be pretty safe. Yep. My eye! The gun in the cabinet. Ah!
Alright, And that sets up the first boss, which is Knuckle Dragger. Let me loot all of Claptrap's stuff while I'm here. Oh, look at all this ammo, yes. A bit of health is useful. Whoa! And other side objectives, oh, there's no ammo in here. Let me look around. So he's got a giant igloo, and he's got a heater in the... I'm not sure how all this ice stays frozen, but he's got a massive heater in here. God blesses this house, my gun protects it. So this game, it's I guess it's a dark humor and ultra violence and also slapstick, which is a interesting mix. I guess, I mean, it's an interesting mix of different styles of humor. And maybe if at least one of these you find funny, then you would find the game funny. Things like, you know, a Claptrap unit in a bikini, and porn mags. It's it's pretty lowbrow stuff. Alright, let's go grab this gun that he keeps talking about. Oh, look at this. Yes! My first gun! A basic repeater pistol.
Once upon a time, 4 Vault Hunters changed Pandora forever. But their time has passed. Thanks to Handsome Jack, Pandora needs a new hero. I know that hero is you.
Apart from the excruciating pain, this is great! I've been waiting for a mighty Vault Hunter to help me reach Sanctuary. I will be your wise leader, and you shall be my fearsome minion!
Alright, well, the voice, the woman with the voice is telling you that you're gonna be the new hero. That's the story, we're the hero of the story. Also, DLC equipment. Let me have a look at this DLC stuff, which I don't really want. Man, hey, look at all the stuff that I have. Customizations, already unlocked. Alright, so we can't unlock those. What is this? Helmet recording?
What the hell are you? Why do you retreat? Face your end honorably. Make me work for it. Who sent you? His sister? His kids? Whatever they're offering, I'll quintuple it. This is punishment. His murder will be avenged, and I will be paid. For God's sake, what do you want? Just tell me what you want. For you to fight back. Bandits like you are easy. What the hell are you? I want a challenge.
So, if in case you haven't noticed, Zero is a robot assassin that talks in haikus, which is a bit much, really. Let me switch this out for the sniper rifles. So because we have DLC, we get some extra bonus loot at the start. Although this stuff will very, very, very quickly become obsolete. So the DLC doesn't really matter that much. Oh, a sniper rifle. Oh, look at that. Pew pew. Alright, let's keep following Claptrap. Let's just loot all his stuff. Ah, I got all this ammo, am I right? Yeah, more ammo, yeah. What's going on here? There's a broken Claptrap. There's a lot of broken Claptrap units here. Also, that's a fast travel point.
Just let me get this door open and we'll hunt ourselves a bullymon.
You'll notice this is like the third door that Claptrap has opened.
Onward, seeing eye minion! Let me know if I'm gonna run into anything.
So these...
I'll just assume you didn't see that.
So these are gates, right? The game has gates where you have to do certain actions before you can go to the next area. This is very typical tutorial stuff. And they're setting it up that Claptrap is the one who opens the gates for you. So in case you haven't noticed, this is the third gate that he's opened for us. and it's gonna continue for most of the game, the main plot anyway. We can also travel straight to the DLC area. So all these areas are DLC, and you can access them from the very start of the game. That's so funny. So we come out the other side.
Dragger blindsided me. I know my way around this glacier. I bet you will find my eye in frostbite crevasse.
I mean, the art style is cel shadery, cartoonish.
Stick close to the robot. He will help you get off this glacier and into the city of Sanctuary. That is the only place you will be safe.
Look at how many times they reinforce the instructions to follow the robot and get to Sanctuary. Like they make sure, the game designers really make sure you know what you're doing. Everything is so clear. Alright, so I think there might be some bullymongs down here. Oh, I guess not yet. I mean, there's a cave over here, but there's nothing in it. Also, it's just black and you can't go in there, if you're wondering. Let me see what's over here. Also, there's like little vistas everywhere, which I respect. So like, in a lot of parts of the game, like, can you jump? But you can't even jump over this. In a lot of parts of the game, like the level will end, but then your view would continue outwards, and they do this a lot, and so you always get the impression that the world is much bigger than the game, which again I respect. I respect so much of the things that they do in this game. Just the the art, the level design, the tutorial design, everything is so thorough, right? Oh, those aren't openable. Let me just grab this stuff. He keeps yelling at you. That's a broken container thing. Alright, let's get into a fight.
I hear bullymongs! Sick of minion! Protect me, Squire!
This mission has an area waypoint. Oh, that's some more tutorial stuff. So you don't really need to. You guys don't really need to know about area waypoints.
Let's go! If we don't get my eye back, we'll never get to Sanctuary!
Right.
Whenever you're ready, buddy!
So another gate with enemies. You finish killing the enemies, you get through the gate. Oh, we have a melee attack too.
Again? Jack's tearing Pandora apart to find the vault. They say Jack's drilling operations are causing those earthquakes. That, or your mom just got out of bed. Zing! Ow.
Alright, more backstory.
Your robots help to reach Sanctuary, the last bastion of the resistance against Jack, and the only place you'll be truly safe. Get to Sanctuary.
Man, look how many times they're telling you that. I mean, for me, I've played this game enough times that I know what's going on. But if you're looking at this for the first time, they make sure to let you know what's going on, right? What did they say? Claptrap said Jack is drilling for the vault. Did he talk about the vault? Anyway, Jack is drilling, and that's what causes the earthquakes. And then we are going to Sanctuary. Oh wait, just kill them there. I mean, I can snipe them. But I also don't really need to